A question I get asked all the time as a realtor right here in Santa Barbara is, how do I find a rental? Oftentimes people need a new rental, their roommates have left, and the rental market here is ultra competitive and ultra tight. I'm gonna break it down, give you a couple tips that you might find useful in your search for a rental.
Beautiful Santa Barbara, California. However, paradise isn't always smooth sailing. Let's talk about it. This is Life's a Beach.
Okay, so here's the thing. As a realtor, we don't get paid at all when we work rentals in this market. In LA and in other cities, there are commissions, but for us, we just do it out of the kindness of our heart to try to help our friends, family, clients find rental properties. And most of the rentals, honestly, are online. They're on Zillow. That's the #1 real estate website for rentals. Trulia, which is owned by Zillow, is on there as well. But you also do want to check Craigslist, and you do want to check Facebook. There's a local Santa Barbara housing Facebook page, which I'll link to below. And sometimes just posting, what you're looking for, your budget, people will be able to connect the dots. So you post it on your Instagram story, you post it on Facebook, and just so you can connect the dots. When it comes to Craigslist, there are a handful of mom and pop landlords who post their rentals on Craigslist, but there are a lot of scams. Never pay a deposit or a security deposit up front before looking at the home, before viewing it. The most common scam, what they'll do is they'll take one of our listings that's for sale, they'll copy the photos, and they'll list it for an absurdly cheap rent with like a $50 application fee. Never pay an application fee before you've seen the property in person, before you've met with the landlord or property manager. Don't get scammed, it happens all the time. So really be vigilant for Craigslist scams. There's a handful of property management companies, and you can reach out directly to them and tell them your budget, tell them what you're looking for, and see if they have anything coming up that might be a good fit. It's kind of like getting ahead of the ball where a rental might be coming up in a month or 2 months, and you can reach out, text them, call them, let them know your budget, let them know that you're super qualified and super hungry to find a great rental, and maybe they'll give you the early shoo-in before everybody else sees it. One thing we do for our friends and family and clients as well is we give them a letter of recommendation. We're a local real estate team with over 40 years of experience here in Santa Barbara and beyond. We'll write you a letter of rec that maybe will give a landlord more certainty that you're going to be a great tenant over the other 10 applications they get, because that's the truth. In Santa Barbara, some rental properties will get 10 applications and it's really hard for the landlords to choose. So you need to be able to set yourself apart with a letter of rec, with having your credit score up and ready, with having a good credit score, understanding credit. I have videos about that in my channel as well. But you need to basically be able to stand out in any way you can, because the rental market here is super competitive, and that's the truth. If you want more real estate tips for Santa Barbara and beyond, reach out, follow me, give me a DM anytime. I'm here to help.